Good evening, Terminators. This little guide is actually made for the younger players, or let's say the newly started players who are participating in world wars as, let's say, Iron, Classical, or even Medieval Age base. But all the opponents are maybe Enlightenment or Industrial or Global Age bases, so it's very hard actually to find the proper base to get your loot from, because usually nobody actually cares that these lower or end level bases that they would really contribute to bringing stars. It's more about them finding ways to loot and catch up with other players. For example, if you take a look at our alliance, in the bottom we have couple of new players, Mel, Pep, Strömming, Jan. These guys are actually Jan is not that new player, but Pep, Strömming and Mel, I mean, they joined our alliance and started playing like a couple of weeks back. So it's for them it is quite hard to find often proper opponents. Both Pep, Strömming and Mel found one opponent, but they have 2 rounds that they need to loot. And for example, Mel is a Classical Age player. And take a good look. He actually went and took 2 stars from enemy number 1. Here, Industrial Age guy. So actually 5-starred this guy already, but let's take a look at this base. And you understand why this guy is actually made. So it's not interesting for you experienced players, because you don't really need it, but this might be something that you can use for your lower level players to just show it to them so that they can find the easy loot. And you can see here, the town center is on the edge of the map, unprotected, in a World War base. So ridiculous base, but nevertheless, I have three videos that I've just done with my regular looting about this town center sniping and what is the best way to do it. So stay tuned. So how did Mel actually do it? And here is the first base that I did my example on. So first thing you do is you drop one of your one single unit troops next to the town center. What that did, it triggered all of the defensive units from the town center to spawn. And what you do now is you drop one of your archers or your ranged infantry to the far end of the map as far as possible, so that you would track all of the enemy troops that spawned from the town center. Those are usually in the war are cannons or howitzers. So you want to get those as far as possible from your attacking troops who are taking down the town center. So now I dropped only 5 shock infantry there, and those 3 to 6 infantry units that you actually need as a low level player, those you can easily ask as alliance army from your Global Age players. Get those assault infantries or shock infantries to support you. You don't need more than 3 actually, in most of the cases. So this is the easy loot then for you when you're starting up. Of course, go ahead and try to get some 3 or 4 star victories from the easy bases that you can actually manage, but this is a good alternative if you're in a tougher war and you cannot find really an opponent who to get loot from. So you can see here the base actually has already, some of the traps were already activated, so I thought it might be that there's nothing really spawning from the town center because it's under upgrade. But what happened, actually some of the traps still were there that activated the troops. So now I dropped some 4 infantry next to the town center, and this town center is basically gone. And this guy has Forbidden City as well, so I needed some units to take down the defensive tower before I start attacking the Forbidden City. But actually Forbidden City has so few hit points that it doesn't matter, you can just drop rest of your army here and take down the town center, or the Forbidden City. And that was quite easy. And what I also noticed here, because this is still my regular attack, I also took the resources. And this is my third base that I was able to find as a part of the guide. And you can see here there's an empty space in front of the town center, so I was expecting a lot of traps put there. So what I do, I just activate all of the traps. I spawned like 5 units there, got all of his traps activated, and now I'll go to the far end. I'm going to the left end because if I would drop from the right side, it would activate the Colosseum, and the Colosseum troops would take down my ranged infantry quite fast. So that means that the troops that I want to get away from me would actually be coming back really fast. But in this way, this ranged infantry stays alive for the longest period and keeps clear all the enemy troops. And I need quite a long time this time, because this enemy town center, in front of it there's barbed wire and stuff, so it takes a bit longer. Okay, thanks guys. I hope you can share it with your young players and get some good loot for them.